Hey guys, welcome to Risha's Tarot. So today we're going to see what blessings are coming your way, and we're going to use a deck of playing cards to pick the three piles. Yeah, the three piles. So I'm going to shuffle these, and whatever three cards fly out are the three we're going to use for options. And we're going to use the Mystic Mondays tarot for the reading. So I've already staged the place, so there's clear energy, and let's go. What blessings are coming your way? Let's see. Oh, okay. The Three of Clubs. Okay. The Jack of Clubs. We had the Four of Clubs in the previous reading, guys, so I don't like to keep using the same card. So I'm going to put it back in the deck, and we'll see what flies out for option number 3. Because no, we don't want the same messages, you know, like... Okay, let's go. Okay, 2 cards flew out, guys. I have to take the 1 card that flies out. No. Oh my gosh, so many are flying out. What's going on? I think loads of blessings are coming for you guys today. This is why. Maybe not today, but is blessings that are coming up soon. Okay, too many cards. Spirit, we just want one. Thank you. Okay, you guys got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So, pile number 1, you have the 3 of Clubs. Pile number 2, you have the Jack of Clubs. Pile number 3, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to get started with pile number 1. We're going to see what blessings are coming on you guys' way. Pile number 1, what blessings are coming your way? The Knight of Swords reversed. The Tower reversed. Okay. The Eight of Cups. The Seven of Swords. The bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords. So, what blessings are coming your way, pile number one? Okay. For some of you, this is regarding a connection with someone. So I'm getting the vibe that some of you are have a friendship with someone or a relationship with someone, and is quite destructive or toxic, is not really progressing in a healthy way. And what's going to happen is this person's going to show you their true colors. So people might have said to you guys, oh, like, I'm not really sure about this person, pile number one. I think they're a bit weird. I don't really like their behavior. But for some of you, it might be a thing where they haven't really shown you, they haven't done too much to the point where you can just like switch them off. So basically, what Spirit is going to do is show you the true colors of this person. They're going to show you a side of them that everyone else can see, but you just can't see yet. And the reason this is happening is to protect you, and is to allow you to move forward with your life, and this connection was basically a karmic connection. So some of you might be feeling like, no, this connection, the connection I have with this person is a soulmate connection. The connection I have with this person is a twin flame connection. But the reality is, you will find out that either one, this person is using you, or they've lied to you. But right now, you just haven't noticed it yet. But later on, it will come to light. And at first, when you find this out, it's not going to be... so how do I explain this? I think you're going to try everything you can to make the connection work with this person, but the universe is just going to make the relationship crumble, and you will get an epiphany and or a realization that you cannot really continue to have a connection with this person and have a healthy connection with them at the same time, because they just don't know how to do that, because they haven't healed from any traumas that they're going through. So I feel like for some of you, this person might try to embarrass you in public. They might say something, and you're probably thinking, oh, I've never seen that side of you. That's a bit weird. Okay. Some of you might catch them out in a lie. They might lie to you, and you might realize, like, wow, you lie? Wow. Now I know people warned me about you, but you're actually out here lying. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, some of you, they basically will try to deceive you, or they've been deceiving you, and you're just gonna find out. And what's gonna happen is you're just gonna emotionally detach from this connection, because you just see that it's not really fulfilling, because you're putting in effort and time and energy and love into this connection, but the person's not giving you the same back. So you just decide, yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm going to cut off this connection for my own mental health, for my own sanity. And at first you're going to feel, it's going to be really hard, because for some of you, I feel like this connection you've had with this person for a really long time, and it's really hard to kind of break it with them. But something in you would just feel like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. Like, you are destructive and a bit toxic, and I just can't. So what's going to happen is, as I said, I feel like this person is going to show you their true colors, but I think it will be through speech because there's a lot of swords. It will be through their mindset, through something they've said, and you're just going to realize and analyze what they've said and their behavior. And it's going to cause you to basically not talk to them anymore. Like, you're just going to be like, you're going to find any reason to not talk to them, to distance yourself. You're going to be like, no, I can't do this. Or if you're someone where you kind of know who I'm talking about, but you cannot really remove yourself from them permanently, like let's say it's a family member or a family friend or something like that, what you're able to do is you're able to strategically be around them without, being vulnerable around them, meaning you're able to be around them, but you won't be telling them so much of, information about you. You won't be telling them, to be honest, I think it's more to do with information, like information you said they've kind of used against you. And this is randomly, like you never would have seen this coming. They will show you how they really are. And for some of them, it's not that they will say something that will make you feel away. It's just that they will do stuff that will make you realize that this is just not going to work. You are doing too much, whoever this person is. And you slowly decide to remove yourself from them. You don't make it dramatic. You don't make the removal dramatic because I have a sense that this person's quite dramatic and they like to play the victim a lot. And I feel like a lot of you kind of know how to strategically remove yourself from this person without allowing them to cause a big scene. So some of you might say, oh yeah, you know what, I'm busy, doing exams, but yeah, I'll message you later. Or, I'm kind of working overtime, but yeah, no, we'll catch up. It will kind of turn into that type of vibe. And they can't really argue with that because who are they to tell you that no, they come before work or they come before school? They can't. So as I said, that's a very strategic way to get out of being really close with them. Yeah, and that's a big lesson coming for you guys. I know that sounds quite depressing, but it's really not. And you're gonna realize that when this whole situation breaks down, it's not gonna feel like a loss. It's gonna feel like a relief. And I know that's kind of horrible for me to say, but this is the reality of the situation. What else? Some of you, this is personal development. Some of you are just going to get tired of pretending to be someone to please other people. So some of you may, some of you may, I don't know, work a certain job or study a certain topic or behave in a certain way that, you're not really interested in or that you don't really like. It's just not you naturally. But to please a lot of people around you, you probably just behave this way. And I feel like you guys are going to come to a realization that, no, I can't do this anymore. This is fake. Me behaving like this is only fulfilling like one or two people. Is not doing anything for me. Why am I living for them? So a lot of you kind of come out of this energy of pleasing people and following rules and conduct that people have placed for you. So you just start to emotionally detach from the fact that, I feel like someone's explained to you that you need to be this way because it looks good, and you may have an emotional attachment with that person, and this is why, you'll do this for them, you'll behave this way, but you're just gonna be like, no, I'm not doing this no more. I don't think you guys will straight out tell them, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore, but you guys will kind of find a way to creep out of behaving this way. You might remove yourself from this person a bit more so that you're more able to be yourself. As I said, it's not going to really be a dramatic removal or dramatic change. well, it is a dramatic change because you know you're going to finally do what you want to do and behave how you want to behave, but it's not going to be in a way where this person can act like a victim just because you want to be yourself. And this is going to work out for you because you're able to remove any restrictions you had and obligations you've had that was stunting your self growth, and now you can basically grow into the person that you're supposed to be. So this blessing is basically an improvement on self development, which is really good, you know. Try and see if I see anything else. Okay, cool. Some people, like someone may have made a lie about you guys. So this might not even be a friend. This just might be someone in general. They might have like, you know, said something fake about you guys, and you feel like it might have ruined your reputation. But I feel like you're gonna come out on the bright side. What I think happens is you don't speak much. You don't make a big drama, even though this person has tried to shame your name and scandalize you. You've just basically said, okay, that's fine. You can talk what you want to talk. I'm not going to reciprocate your energy. I'm not going to give you any energy. I'm not going to go to our friends and family or the internet, and I'm not going to say horrible things about you. But yeah, you can say all these things about me. Who really cares if it floats your boat? And what happens is it backfires, and everyone kind of sees how this person is, and they emotionally detach from this person, and it doesn't really affect your relationships with your friends. So that's for some of you. And for some of you, yeah, the people may believe this person, but it's still a blessing because to a large amount of people, you have basically succeeded in this situation because you have not stooped to their level of, you know, lies and gossip. You've basically said whatever and you focused on yourself. And these friends that were friends with the both of you that have basically detached from you and stopped talking to you, this is a blessing that this has happened because this just proves if they're going to side with a person that is talking, you know, mess about you and trying to ruin your name, they wasn't ever really your friend to begin with. So it's basically the universe clearing out any toxic people in your life. People that you thought were your friends, they're gone. And they're gone because they was never really your friends. It was a lesson for you to learn, to, as I said, to improve on your self-development. Um, yeah, guys, I'm trying to see if I see anything else. Some of you, you're still going to be how you are, but it's like you have an alter ego that you're going to be able to express more. So, you know, humans, we're quite complicated. We're never just one particular way. There's many assets and aspects to us. And one side of you that's kind of hidden starts to come out more. And this is good because is an aspect of you that everyone will have to accept. They will have to understand that this way, not this way, but this aspect of you is actually part of you too. And this one way that they knew you, that's not just you. There's two, you know, ways that you are. Could be three, four, you know, multiple ways, but there's just another main aspect of you that people haven't really known about, and you basically show that. And I feel like people are just going to be shocked, like, oh, wow, I never knew, you know, that was in you. I never knew you was able to do that. And people can basically, you know, they can basically emotionally detach from the person that you initially was. What, and I don't mean that in a bad way. What I mean is they're detaching a bit from the person you initially was so that they can get attached to the second side of you too, like your alter ego, so they can embrace both equally. So this is people more accepting you for how you are, because you're going out there and you're showing them, I'm not just one way, I'm this way too, you know what I mean? And it's not in a two-faced way, it's in a way where I'm quite, you know, is it multifaceted? I don't want to say the wrong word, but there's just a lot of, you just have a lot of personality, and people are going to start to adjust to that, and people are going to accept you more, basically. But yeah, pile number one, that are the blessings that I see coming your way. And if you like this reading, you can like and subscribe to my channel. If you want personal reading, you can visit my Etsy page in the description box below. And right now I'm going to go to pile number two. So bye guys. So pile number two, this is if you chose the Jack of Clubs. Okay, we're going to see what blessings are coming your way. Blessings are coming your way. Let's see pile number two. Okay. Two of Cups reversed. The Seven of Pentacles. The Fool reversed. The Hanged Woman reversed, which is the Hanged Man reversed. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. Okay. So, pile number two, I'm feeling some productivity going on. I feel like for a while, you guys have been quite stagnant. You guys have been a bit unsure whether you should take action or not. Unclear if you should take action or not, due to lack of knowledge in certain areas. And I feel like a blessing coming your way is that you're gonna have the confidence to start actively doing stuff now. So if it's you wanting to apply for jobs, you're gonna start applying for loads because your confidence has gone up. If it's also so it's jobs and it's also opportunities. Sorry guys, my dog all of a sudden wants to cry because he's lonely. He's only done this now, he's eaten, don't worry. He's gonna have to wait until, actually no, let me just let him in, hold on 1 minute. Okay, can you sit down please? Sit down. Okay, guys, I'm back. So basically, yeah, you guys are gonna have the confidence to invest in maybe a business or to invest in a project you wanted to do, but previously we're just hesitant about it. But you're gonna, as I said, get the confidence to do it. You might end up collaborating with people, and that will allow you to do what you initially wanted to do. So it causes you to be more active rather than, staying in think mode. What else? Some of you are going to decide to actually invest in yourself. So that could be education and what else? It could be, as I said, a business for yourself. I'm trying to think of other things, guys. I can only really think of business because it's Pentacles, but I need to think a bit more outside the box here because I know that there's some extra information. Do you know what though? It could also be putting time in yourself. This could be visually. So you guys might want to improve in certain yourself in certain ways, and you're like, yep, you know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start investing in me more. If I was hesitant, I'm gonna start doing it. You guys aren't going to be worried about looking like a fool, like silly for doing new things. So you guys are going to start to try new things, and where you initially thought, oh, I'm going to look silly, no one's going to really respect what I'm doing, no one's going to take it seriously. You guys aren't really going to focus on that. You're just going to be like, well, I'm going to do what I want regardless of what people think, and because I'm doing it for me and I'm doing it for my self-development, and I'm not here to live for people, I'm here to live for myself. So yeah, you guys will come to that realization. Okay, some of you, your connections depended on what the other person wanted. So you might have came up to them with this business idea, this investment idea, and basically your friend might have ridiculed you. Ridiculed, yeah, they might have said, oh, that I don't know about that, are you sure you want to do that? Like, they may have tried to downplay what you've said, or have made you insecure about the investment, and you've basically now thought, do you know what, if he was really my friend, you would support me in what I want to do. So okay, if this means goodbye, then it's goodbye, really, because I've been kind of doing what you want, and I've been trying to savor this connection and put a lot of energy on you, and I haven't had time to invest in myself. I've not been able to actually invest in myself. I've not been able to actually go out there and get what I want. So no, I'm not. Okay, if this means that you don't want to talk to me anymore, or you want to laugh at me, then you can do so, because I'm going to invest in myself for once in my life. And I feel like a lot of opportunities start to come to you guys once you get this mindset of, no, I don't really care what my friends are saying. Like, I'm going to do what I want, because I've been caring so much about what my friends are saying, and I'm just not. I'm not going to do it anymore, which is really good, guys. You might also get help from an authoritative figure. So some of you, your dad might help you get into a good position at work. They might be able to help you get a job. They might be able to help in your investment, business wise. They might get you some connections with some people. And yeah, that's quite lucky. That is a blessing, I must say. Some of you, it doesn't necessarily have to be a father, but is like a father figure that you know of. They'll be able to help you in the future. You guys learn to become more productive, and it makes you feel better. Not just because, you know, things will, because, you know, once you're productive and you start doing things, you start to manifest things for yourself. And once you start to do that, you know, in the physical, in the 3D, you know, everything starts to improve. But internally, it boosts your self-esteem as well. It does a lot for you internally. I think it will improve your solar plexus chakra, which is the chakra focusing on willpower and actually doing things and having the strength and courage to do things that you've always wanted to do. And that starts to improve, and you start actually, you know, doing what you dreamt of doing, or you are on the path of eventually doing what you want to do, because previously you was just planning the path, but now you're going to be on it very soon. While you're on this path, some of you learn about people a bit more. You learn who's trying to use you. You learn more about the negative aspects of people. You learn how to be more vigilant. And this is a blessing, because I think before, you guys might be quite trusting. You guys might be, you know, people that get along with, you know, I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of people. And, you know, you wasn't so skeptical of people. But I think you'll be learning later on that, wow, I should have, you know, I'm really learning how to be careful with certain people, because I've been chilling with certain people. They've been making me unproductive, and they've been hindering me, and I will not be making connections with people that are like that, because how dare they try and hinder my success just because they don't want to do anything, or they don't want me to, you know, be in a higher position than them. So yeah, there's that. Whew, wow, that one was a mouthful. Some of you have a passion that you're doing anyway, but you don't give up on it. You keep to it. But the passion comes. So you know, when you do something for quite a while, you can lose passion in it. You guys have kind of lost passion in what you're investing in, but what happens later on is the passion comes back, the drive comes back, and the need to want to do anything else, or anything outside of that passion, it doesn't really occur anymore. That confusion isn't really there anymore. You're just certain on the passion you want to do. So that is a blessing, because your passion actually remains a passion. It doesn't just become something that you're just doing, which it has been for a while. So that is going to change. Yeah, some of you just been overthinking about something, and all that overthinking is going to slowly disappear, because you guys are going to get so much opportunities to invest in stuff and do things. You're not going to have time to sit there and think about, should I do this and this? You're going to take the opportunities while they come. So for pile number 2, you guys are just going to be very productive, and that is a blessing coming your way, and opportunities being given to you for you to become productive, and the realization of you know, certain friendships that aren't benefiting you. And you know, I mean, you might not break away from the connection, but you know, you might distance yourself a bit, so that you can do what you need to do, because you're not going to let your friends dictate what you can and can't do anymore. You're not going to make them influence you to not proceed with what you was initially doing, or not proceed with something that you want to do. So yep, pile number 2, that's the lessons coming your way. Now, if you like this reading, you can like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can visit my Etsy page in the description box below, and I will talk to you guys later. So this is if you chose the Nine of Pentacles. This is pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3, let's see what blessings are coming your way. The Chariot. The Six of Pentacles reversed. The Queen of Cups reversed. And Strength reversed. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay. What blessings are coming your way, guys? Let's see. So, first of all, you guys are going to have luck in terms of your finances. You're going to learn how to cut back on certain expenditures, to cut back on certain things that are unnecessary that you know you're wasting your money on. That's for some of you. And because you've done this, you're now able to live a more comfortable life. You know, you might be able to dress better. You might be able to eat, more luxurious foods. You know, the strain with money starts to decrease. And you can kind of live a life you more feel accustomed to, you feel more comfortable with. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're quite, what's the word? You just like luxurious things, or you just like having the ability to, eat food that's quite, up there, or have clothes, designer, or clothes that are not necessarily designer as well. It could be just good quality clothes, and you're just like, yeah, I want to look the part. I want to look decent. I feel like I have the right to. So a lot of you learn how to manage your finances a lot better so that you can live like this. Okay, some of you come to the realization that you are too nice to people. And then some of you are thinking, well, you can never be too nice to someone. Yeah, you can. You can. And let me explain why. Because sometimes when you're too nice to someone, it can affect your bag. So I'm not saying you have to walk around and be horrible to people. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, when you're too generous and when you're too... So I feel like some of you are very generous with your money. Some of you are helping people that are in like bad financial situations. And what's happened is you're eventually going to get good karma back. So what happens is, because you've been doing this has kind of been affecting your bank balance, or if you've been given time and effort to other people, and you haven't been giving them money, you're going to get good karma back, in the form of money, because you have looked after people when you've had money. Does that make sense? So that's the law of karma. You've helped someone, they're going to help you. But you guys may have taken that a bit overboard. So you kind of learn, or you get the epiphany that, okay, I need to be more smart with my spendings. I need to realize what I can give people and what I can't give people. And I can't allow emotional manipulation to persuade me to really, really help them, and not focus on myself. Because some of you are helping up people, but you're not really putting that work into yourself. You're not really putting that help into yourself. You're not really putting those finances onto yourself. And some of you might feel like, well, some of you might have, like children, and it's like, okay, I can only afford so much. I'm going to make sure, money and effort goes on my children before me, because that's what a decent parent does. I 100% understand that. But I don't think I don't mean it in that respect. That if you're helping friends and people that are actually able to, eventually go out there and try and find a job, and that there is helping, and then there's over helping, and you guys are over helping, you're kind of enabling their laziness or enabling their dependency on you, and you don't want to do that. Do you know what I mean? So I don't even really need to tell you this, because eventually you're just going to come to the realization that I have to now put this energy and time and money onto myself, and it starts to work in your favor, because you've been helping people like so much. You now putting time and energy into yourself, you still get good karma, because you're supposed to look after yourself too, and you've been overdoing it with helping everyone. Does that make sense? So yeah. Some of you are going to get a new car. That's some of you. Some of you are going to pass your driving test, if you guys are taking one. Okay, multiple messages. Some of you are going to be able to go on that cruise that you wanted to go on. I don't know if they're still doing that, but okay. Because COVID-19 and that. But then I guess the restrictions on each country is different. More fun is going to be in your life now. So where there was a lot of responsibilities, obligations, you're now going to be able to just do what you like, because the abundance of money and time for yourself is coming in where it wasn't there before. So now that you have time and money to do things, you will start to basically do them. And I wouldn't say these are opportunities. These are options. More options are available to you to enjoy yourself, basically to have fun. You might be able to go to more parties now. It's just like events that you'll be able to go to, where before you wasn't able to do that. Yeah, as I said, you guys were able to dress better, in your opinions. The responsibility of being the backbone for everyone, and being the one that holds everyone up, is going to lessen a bit. That responsibility is not going to be on you so much. So you're, as I said, you're able to relax more. I feel like the people around you are going to learn to be a bit more independent. They're going to learn to try and get things themselves, and do things themselves, because you've helped them a lot. So that forces them to so there's some of you that will just kind of come to realization that you can't keep doing this, because this person's just going to keep being lazy, or they're just going to keep saying, oh, help me, and they're not trying to help themselves. And then there is some of you where this person's going to realize, okay, I actually need to help myself now, so I'm gonna I'm going to actively go out and look and try and find this and this that's going to help me improve my situation. So it takes the stress off pile number 3, and that works out for you guys. Either way, it works out for you guys. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of responsibility and stress and obligations come off you guys, so you guys can have more fun. And these are the blessings that's coming your way. You won't have to juggle so much obligations anymore. That's for some of you. Some of the obligations, someone else is going to take the responsibility. A lot of you have been there for someone emotionally, but they're going to kind of learn to, they're either going to look for emotional help elsewhere. Not to say that your emotional help wasn't good, but is the universe's way of saying, look, now it's someone else's turn to, help this person. You've done enough, so now you can focus on yourself more. Or some of you, like this person, they would have got all the emotional support they needed from you, and what's going to happen is they're going to say, yep. You would have healed them in some aspects. Now, I know we should really be healing ourselves, but people do tend to heal other people to a certain degree. And then this person won't really come to you for emotional support anymore, because you've kind of helped them with their problem over a long period of time. So, yeah. Oh, you guys get a lot of recognition. So I feel like a lot of you have been putting work in when it comes to helping people with their problems and looking after people. And you guys will finally get the recognition for that. So I feel like the people will, they'll say stuff like, wow, you're able to, look good and still help this person. You do a lot. And that will make you feel great, because you will finally get the recognition you deserve. Some of you, because you've been doing this, it opens opportunities to get extra income. How? Because I know some of you are like, how? Sometimes when someone sees that, you're helping someone emotionally or materialistically, that, you kind of get in their good books. And this is like from a outside perspective. And they might ask you, for a position in a job or career that involves that, but this time you actually would get paid for it, if that makes sense. So what you've been doing, you'll get an offer to actually get paid in that. So that's for some of you. So if you guys have been doing a lot of, let's say charity work or things to help people that, aren't in good situations, someone may come to you and offer you a career that involves doing that, but you actually would get paid to do it. So that helps. So you're putting in the same type of work, basically the same amount of work, but you're actually getting paid for it. So that is a blessing coming your way. Some of you won't. Okay, so 2 queens here. Some of you have always been the provider, or the one that's always bringing home the bacon, or the one that's always looking after people, and then someone else will step in your situation and do more of the providing. So all the tension isn't on you guys, or the obligation or responsibility isn't on you guys. I feel like I kind of said that, but just in case I didn't, I'm going to put that out there. And yeah, that's all I have for you, pile number 3. Those are your blessings, which kind of seems like you have more time to relax and actually get paid for what you do. So if you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can find my Etsy page in the description box below, and I will talk to you guys later.